Welcome home to class today on this Thursday the 28th. Hope you're doing well today and hope you're ready to do a lot of work today. We have a quiz tomorrow, so make sure you're ready for that. Please study well for your quiz. There's nothing to turn in. There was no homework given to you yesterday. Incompletes. Let's take a look at what you have here. Probably nothing like usual. Yeah, nothing. So no incompletes for you. Today we're going to be finishing yesterday's teaching video if necessary if you did not finish it. We're going to go over your quiz you took. We're going to go over tomorrow's quiz so you know what to study. And we're going to go over the quiz you took from Tuesday, and we're going to take notes. So a pretty busy day today. Now, hope there are two teaching videos today. One is short and the other is long. Hope you will not be able to finish both of these videos in class today, which is okay. I am guessing that you will probably need about 15 minutes left over to watch the video. You may finish the videos at your home tonight or at school tomorrow during class. Either way is fine, okay? So that decision is up to you. The teaching videos are called, here they are, Angles Formed by Transversals and Properties of Angles Formed by Transversals and Parallel Lines. The short one is 14 minutes long and the longer one is 38 minutes long. Now let's go over the quiz that you took Tuesday that was passed back to you today, so please pause the video. Get out the quiz that was passed back to you today and let's go over this quiz and help you understand some stuff that you did wrong here, okay? I'm trying to look here and see if I can plug in this. I need a receiver for the MemioPad. This is still processing, okay? I'll try to do this with the mouse. Let me look at the quiz here. You missed number 1. Now remember, hope you can do this. It's not that hard, okay? Look, number 1 simply said, find the equation of the line that passes through these 2 points, 5, 6, and 111. I'm going to use a mouse, so it's going to be a little sloppy. Now, I taught you that if you want to write a linear equation, all that you need is the slope and the Y-intercept. If you have those two things, you can write the linear equation. Okay? Again, I'm using a mouse. It's a little sloppy here, okay? Let me see if I can plug that receiver in yet, okay? So, how do you find the slope when you're given 2 points? Do you remember? We learned this earlier this year. Y minus y over x minus x. Here's your x. Here's your y. Here's your x. Here's your y. So, y minus y, that would be 6 minus 11. X minus x, that would be 5 minus 1. Now, 6 minus 11 is negative 5. 5 minus 1 is positive 4. A negative over a positive is negative. And 5 over 4 is just simply 5/4. So there's your slope. Now, okay, just about done here. Okay, I hope I'm back. I paused the video so I could use my regular pen. Okay, now, so we found the slope. Do you see that okay? Y minus y over x minus x. Now how do you find the y-intercept? Y equals mx plus b. Now, m is slope, so where the m is, we're going to substitute 5/4. Negative 5/4. Because that's your slope. Now, what about your x and your y? Well, look. I hope you can choose either point, but what you cannot do is pick an x from here and a y from over here, or a y from here and an x over here. You either use this whole point, or you use this point. I don't care which one we use. I'm going to use this one, okay? It doesn't really matter. So for y, I'm going to put 11, because that's my y value. For x, I'm going to put 1. That's my x value. Plus b. Now, negative 5/4 times 1 is negative 5/4. Negative 5/4 times 1 is negative 5/4. Now bring the negative 5/4 over and make it a positive 5/4. And you're going to get 12 and 1/4. 12 and 1/4 equals b. So you know what the slope is. You know what b is. So now write your linear equation. Y equals negative 5/4 x plus 12 and 1/4, or 49 over 4, whatever you want to put. And there's your answer. I hope that makes sense, okay, Hope? let's see what else did you miss. I'm going from memory. I'm trying to think if you missed anything else. Each mistake was, I think, 5 points off. I think I got a 90, and number one was worth two steps. So that's why it's two mistakes off on number one. Now, I circled 7 and 8. You really did not get those right. However, I showed a little mercy hope because you had not yet done the homework over this lesson before you took the quiz. So I think if you have done some homework, you have done a better job on this. But listen, number 7, if it's cold outside, John will wear a coat. It is cold outside, so you would simply put, John will wear a coat. Now I know you put, I think you put, for your answer, it is cold, thus John will wear a coat or something like that. But listen, I already said at the end of number 7, I said, it's cold outside. All I want you to do is give me a conclusion that you can come up with based on the law of detachment. Now, number 8, look at this pattern. Hope. If it's cold outside, John wears a coat. If John wears a coat, he'll wear gloves. It's cold outside. All that you should have put was, John will wear. John will. That's like an M, doesn't it? John will wear gloves. That's all you should have put, because listen, I already said if it's cold, then John will wear a coat. If John wears a coat, then he'll wear gloves. And then I said, it's cold outside. So if it's cold, we know he's going to wear a coat. If he's going to wear a coat, we know he's going to wear gloves. So you would put, John will wear gloves. That's the law of syllogism. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Just kind of going over that. So you can find your mistakes. Alright, moving on. Now let's go over what will be on tomorrow's quiz. Now hope the quiz is going to cover your notes from today. Let me say that again. Your quiz tomorrow is going to cover your notes from today. So I'm going to tell you what's going to be on the quiz, but it's not going to make a lot of sense because you haven't seen this yet, okay? But on the quiz tomorrow, I'm going to give you parallel lines with a transversal. And I'm going to ask you to tell me what these angles are called. And today in your notes, you're going to learn that some of these are called alternate interior angles. Some of these angles are called alternate exterior angles. Some of these angles are called consecutive interior angles. And some of these angles are called, oh my goodness, consecutive interior alternate, corresponding angles, corresponding. So I'm going to ask you to tell me the names of these different angles. So that's going to be, you'll understand this once you watch your video today, okay? So watch your video and you'll understand what's going to be on the quiz. Also, I'm going to ask you when these two lines are parallel here. I'm going to ask you which of these angles are congruent, because some of these angles are congruent. You'll learn that in your video today. So study your notes really well for tomorrow's quiz and you should be fine. And I think that's it. Yep, that's all for today. Hope please get to work on your teaching videos from yesterday. If